I updated my phone a while back, a few days ago. I don't think it's any better. Everything looks stupid again. It's like, what? Who the fuck are they copying now? Apple is like, we don't know what we're doing anymore. We'll just start copying people. What do the people like? Well, they like goofy ass kid buttons. Because a whole bunch of kids bought phones last year or some shit. So they're like, oh, everybody bought the kid buttons. Everybody bought the old people buttons. It's like there's some fucking pamphlet or something. Says what all these fucking icons are. No. I got like squiggly lines. What the fuck is that supposed to be? What is that? Push it and find out. Now you're signed up. What the fuck did I just sign up for? The Squiggly Line Club. Great. I feel like, is this what happened to the old people before us? You know? It's like, give them a button to play with. I don't want to play with a fucking button. I'm just going to leave this shit alone. We'll go back to, I grew up with no cell phone, no computer and all that, and I had a great time. I think that's what we're going back to. I can't fucking wait. I don't even fucking care. I'm sick of this. This doesn't... If you've ever had a friend in your life, then social media is fucking stupid. You know, a friend, somebody that you go and you check in with every day, and you go around your neighborhood, you go around your town, you see what's going on, all the different places, and you tell different people in person, did you hear about this and this and this? No, I didn't. What's about this? And then you get in and go. You don't need to be online doing all this stuff because you're a fucking person. You're not a fucking nothing. I don't know. I think it's just natural for it to burn out. People are like, I was so fucking excited for the internet. I was there when they fucking brought it out to us. And everybody had that fucking AOL bullshit. And let me tell you one thing. When my friend, he was like my best friend at the time. When my best friend got a computer, before anybody else I knew, we're using it. I'm like, this ain't good for nothing. Oh yeah, well we could keep recipes in it. You mean like the recipes in that cookbook over there? Yeah. Oh, okay. It made everything free, but then it also it brought you into this like. Well, it seems like when it was free, it was kind of like on the curtails of books. You know, books aren't free. You'd have to buy a book, but you could rent a book from the library. You could copy a book on a photocopier. You could steal your book. You could just read it and understand it and give it back, you know? But there was like a physical property to the information. It made it harder to get, and it was more special. I've downloaded, there was a time when I downloaded like 4 or 5 movies every day. Come on. I don't think it's exaggerating to say thousands of movies. Definitely thousands of songs. I would probably go as far as to say around 5,000 albums. 2,000 albums. 2,500 albums. So, you know, some things have lots of songs, some things don't. But it's all free. So, I mean, I'm not complaining too much about paying for things. Because, yeah, I stole a lot of stuff. A lot of songs. Just because they were such fucking crybabies. I stole all of Metallica's songs. I don't even listen to them anymore, really. I really liked them when I was younger. Metallica was cool and all that, but even when it was cool, it was like, what's the point in writing a song about this? I never connected with with any of the lyrics of the heavy metal songs, you know? I guess if you think about it, they're like little stories, little horror stories or something you're supposed to listen to, and scary stories, like, you know, people watching scary movies. I guess that's what rock music is, I don't know. Oh, so what's rap music? Rap music's like gangster rap. You think about gangsters and pimps, drug dealers. Is that what you think about? Rap? Country music, I think, of crybabies. And love songs. I love you, baby. You will ride on my tractor. I love you, baby. Guess, all in all, that's not really a bad message. Kind of gay. Not gay, if your baby's a girl and you're a guy. You know, if you, I guess it could mean that maybe you came from a family that was into that. Whoa. I've been watching Star Trek Voyager. I like it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not when I first started watching it, but it's okay. If you give it a chance, it's just a bunch of stories. Each episode is like a little story. They're gonna meet some alien. They're gonna go somewhere and have some kind of fucking problem. Sometimes, you know, I don't really enjoy the ones. I actually hate the ones that are love stories. I don't even watch those ones. It seems like every show has to have a fucking love interest for each person on the show at one time. You know, like Cheers. We gotta have one where big old fucking fat Norm, he gets a fucking girlfriend. He cheats on his wife. Oh, fucking Cliffy, fucking annoying ass fucking Cliffy, weird looking fucking mustache freak Cliff. He gets a girlfriend. Yep. Sam gets a girlfriend. Everybody gets a fucking girlfriend. Woody gets a girlfriend. Yeah, everybody does. Phil, the old guy at the end of the bar, he does chicks all the time. All the shows. What are the shows? I never watched it, but I'll bet you Little House on the Prairie. I bet you everybody hooked up in that one. Friends, definitely. Everybody hooked up. You know? Why they... maybe that's just a fact of life, I guess. I don't know. Is that what life is? Just going for the hookup, and then... what, if you get the hookup, then you're done? Then what? I don't know. I think the hookup comes along the way, or it doesn't. I don't really think that's part of life. I mean, it seems like a big waste of life. If you want to create life, then you have to lay down yours. You don't get to just create life and keep living yours. That's probably what's behind, you know, everybody getting fucked up. People just live their own lives. They don't raise their children anymore. We wonder, each one they go further and further away, and even if you went farther away from your parents, when you get older, you're thinking, I gotta be good. I gotta get this on the right track and get my kids going the right way. Otherwise, humanity's gonna go down the hill. So you're trying to get your kids to be just a little bit better than what you were, because you know that you were bad. As far as what your parents wanted you to be, so your kids have to rebel against you, and so they're gonna be worse than you, just because of this way that we are. I think it's because we don't teach each other. Well, I was gonna start a video earlier, but when we went that way, there was a moose laying down on the ground, and they don't care about me and Yuki walking by, because we just walk by. But Guru stops all the fucking time and hangs out and looks in the fucking woods. It's like he's bothering them. And sure enough, while we're waiting for Guru to come, the fucking moose stands up and is like, hey, I'm sleeping here, you guys. I'm gonna keep on walking. No stars today. Anyway, this is probably pointless. I don't see why you'd want to watch it.